$500,000 buys you more than just a supercar. It hides features only the owners ever discover. The Lamborghini Aventador Ultimae stands as the ultimate farewell to Lamborghini's iconic, naturally aspirated V12 engine, a masterpiece created to mark the end of an era. Only 600 examples exist, and each one carries the weight of a decade's worth of design, performance, and heritage perfected into one final form. With 759 horsepower from its 6.5-liter V12, it rockets from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds and reaches a breathtaking top speed of 220 miles per hour. But those numbers only scratch the surface. What makes this car truly extraordinary are the hidden elements woven into its design and craftsmanship. Details that most people will never notice, but that owners cherish as part of the Ultimae's mystique. At first glance, the exterior might look like a more aggressive Aventador, but closer inspection reveals secrets embedded into the bodywork. The aerodynamic lines aren't just for show. They're the product of years of engineering designed to balance brutal speed with surgical precision. The Ultimae borrows elements from both the Aventador S and the track-focused SVJ, blending them into a body that's as elegant as it is ferocious. Hidden air channels carved into the sculpted sides quietly feed the V12, while the active rear wing adjusts at lightning speed, depending on how the driver pushes the car. Even the exhaust system has been reworked, delivering not only more performance, but also a raw, spine-tingling sound that echoes Lamborghini's racing heritage. Subtle badges mark it as an Ultimae, but only those who know Lamborghini's history will realize what that really means: the end of a bloodline. Step inside and the story deepens even further. The cockpit is designed not just for luxury, but also for a sense of command, with surprises tucked into every corner. Carbon fiber dominates the cabin, but it's softened by Alcantara stitched with laser-cut Y-shaped patterns, a nod to Lamborghini's obsession with geometric design. What's fascinating is how much personalization is hidden in the car. Through Lamborghini's Ad Personam program, Ultimae buyers could choose color combinations, embroidery, and finishes that made each car feel like a one-off piece of art. The minimalist layout hides clever storage solutions, like a small compartment tucked behind the seats, and even the infotainment system carries Lamborghini's unique flair. Beneath the drama, there's a quiet focus on the driver's connection with the machine. Every switch, paddle, and dial is placed for instinctive use at extreme speeds. It's these hidden touches, the sculpted aerodynamics, the unseen vents, the meticulous stitching, that make the Aventador Ultimae more than just a $500,000 supercar. It's a collection of secrets layered into every surface, designed for those who look closer, and for those who understand that true luxury lies in the details no one else can see. The Aventador Ultimae doesn't just look intimidating. It hides some of the most advanced driving technology Lamborghini has ever put into a road car. At its heart is the Lamborghini Dinamica Veicolo Attiva 2.0, LDVA 2.0 system, a brain that constantly monitors every millisecond of your drive. Sensors scattered across the car read data from the suspension, steering, and even the road surface, adjusting the car's dynamics in real time. Switch the car into Strada mode, and it feels like a refined Grand Tourer, smooth enough to cruise with ease. Dial it up to Sport, and the gearbox slams harder, the exhaust roars louder, and the steering tightens to give you the raw edge of performance. But it's in Corsa, the full track setting, where the Ultimae unleashes its hidden character, sharpening every response so brutally that the car feels like it's reading your mind. Few cars can switch personalities with such precision, and fewer still can make it feel so natural, as if the machine and driver are truly one. This driving tech is paired with an adaptive all-wheel drive system that channels power exactly where it's needed. In high-speed cornering, torque can be sent more heavily to the rear for agility, while on unstable surfaces, the system redistributes power for maximum grip. Add in rear-wheel steering, and the Ultimae can do something no other Aventador ever could: pivot itself like a much smaller, lighter car. At low speeds, the rear wheels turn opposite the fronts to shrink the turning circle, making it manageable in tight city streets. At high speeds, they turn in the same direction, boosting stability so the car feels planted, even when pushing past 200 miles per hour. These hidden layers of engineering ensure the Ultimae isn't just powerful, It's controllable, whether on the highway or on a racetrack. The engineering secrets that keep this beast glued to the road go far beyond what the eye can see. Active aerodynamics play a starring role, particularly through Lamborghini's ALA system, Aerodynamica Lamborghini Attiva. While it was first introduced on the SVJ, the Ultimae refines it into something more subtle but equally effective. The system opens and closes flaps in the front splitter and rear wing in real time, channeling air where it's most useful. On a straight line, it minimizes drag for maximum speed. Enter a corner, and it shifts airflow instantly to create more downforce on the side of the car that needs grip, a trick Lamborghini calls aerovectoring. The result is invisible wizardry. You never feel the flaps moving, but you feel the grip tightening around you as if the car has grown claws. Even the underbody is sculpted with tunnels that suck the car to the ground, details most people will never notice unless they crawl underneath. And while performance is the obvious highlight, the Ultimae doesn't ignore comfort and entertainment. Lamborghini could have left the interior stripped and raw like a track car, but instead they infused it with thoughtful touches. The infotainment screen, while not massive, is loaded with a custom Lamborghini interface that hides fun Easter eggs, from detailed performance telemetry to playful startup animations. A premium audio system by Sensonum is available, but most owners admit the real soundtrack comes from the V12 just behind their head. Still, the way Lamborghini integrates hidden speaker placement and sound tuning ensures that even at highway speeds, the system cuts cleanly through the roar. Beyond sound, climate control settings are tuned to perfection, quietly adapting airflow through vents carved seamlessly into the dashboard. And though space is limited, Lamborghini sneaks in clever design choices like cup holders that fold out of nowhere, and a passenger-side digital display that shows real-time speed and gear shifts, a small but exciting feature for anyone lucky enough to ride shotgun. All of these secrets, advanced driving modes, hidden aerodynamic tricks, and luxury details tucked into the cockpit, combine to make the Aventador Ultimae far more than a $500,000 sculpture. It's a machine that doesn't just perform. It adapts, surprises, and reveals new layers the deeper you explore. Owning a Lamborghini Aventador Ultimae is not just about driving. It's also about protection and exclusivity. When you're behind the wheel of a $500,000 supercar, safety goes far beyond airbags and stability control. The Ultimae comes equipped with an intelligent electronic safety net, a system that constantly monitors traction, steering angle, and brake pressure to ensure that the car stays composed even when pushed to its limits. It features carbon ceramic brakes that provide massive stopping power, able to bring the car from high speeds to a standstill without fade. But there are also less obvious, almost secret touches hidden from casual observers. Lamborghini integrates a discrete immobilizer and advanced anti-theft tracking, ensuring that if anyone dares to tamper with the car, the owner and authorities can trace its exact location in seconds. Some owners even opt for additional biometric access through the Ad Personam program, turning their Ultimae into something more like a vault on wheels than just a performance machine. These hidden protections remind you that this isn't just a car. It's an investment safeguarded with technology few outside the Lamborghini circle even know exists. But where the Aventador Ultimae really separates itself is in the realm of customization. Lamborghini's Ad Personam program is legendary for allowing buyers to create a car that's entirely their own. On the surface, it sounds like just choosing paint or leather colors, but in truth, it's a world of secret options that go far beyond the dealership brochure. Buyers can request rare finishes like color-shifting paints, matte textures, or historical Lamborghini shades brought back to life. Interiors can be tailored with personal logos embroidered into the seats, special stitching patterns laser-etched into Alcantara, and even exotic materials like carbon-woven leather. The dashboard, steering wheel, and even the paddle shifters can be finished in unique trims. No two Ultimaes need to look the same. Some of these options are so exclusive that they're only offered if the buyer specifically knows to ask, meaning the program itself has hidden layers of personalization. For owners, the knowledge that their Aventador Ultimae is not just rare, but also individually crafted adds to the aura of owning something closer to art than a machine. And then there are the perks that only owners of such a limited edition Lamborghini get to experience. Beyond the car itself, ownership opens doors to a lifestyle. Lamborghini invites Ultimae buyers to exclusive events like Esperienza Giro, a multi-day driving tour across breathtaking routes, where only Lamborghini owners drive together with factory support and hospitality. Owners may also receive invitations to VIP unveilings of future models, access to factory tours in Sant'Agata Bolognese, and private track days where they can push their car under the guidance of professional instructors. These aren't widely advertised benefits. They're privileges whispered within the Lamborghini community, creating a sense of belonging to a family of collectors and enthusiasts. It's these perks that transform the Aventador Ultimae from a car into an identity. You're not just buying horsepower and speed. You're buying access to a world of exclusivity, experiences, and recognition that only a handful of people on the planet will ever know. When you combine discrete security innovations, the nearly limitless potential for hidden customization, and the secret lifestyle perks that come with ownership, the Aventador Ultimae transcends its price tag. It becomes a key to a private world, a world where every detail, both seen and unseen, is designed to remind you that you're part of something few will ever touch. The Lamborghini Aventador Ultimae is the last great roar of Lamborghini's naturally aspirated V12, a machine built to honor a legacy that began decades ago. With only 600 units crafted, 350 coupes, and 250 roadsters, it already stands as one of the most exclusive modern Lamborghinis ever made. Under its sculpted body sits a 6.5-liter engine producing 759 horsepower, enough to send it hurtling from 0 to 60 in just 2.8 seconds, before climbing past 220 miles per hour. But numbers only tell half the story. The true allure of the Ultimae lies in the details hidden beneath the surface. Details that set it apart from every other Aventador that came before it. It's the final evolution of a bloodline, combining the aggression of the SVJ with the refinement of the Aventador S, creating something both ferocious and elegant. From the outside, it may look like another raging bull, but once you look closer, you begin to uncover the secrets Lamborghini reserved for this farewell edition. And that's what makes it so fascinating. The Aventador Ultimae isn't just a car you see, it's a car you discover. Every angle, every stitch, every engineered detail reveals something new, something only the most attentive eyes will notice. It's a $500,000 machine, but more importantly, it's a moving treasure chest of hidden features, a reminder that true luxury isn't about what's obvious, it's about what's kept secret. Owning an Aventador Ultimae means more than driving a supercar. It means holding the final chapter of Lamborghini's V12 history in your hands. It's not just about speed or style, it's about being part of a story only a few hundred people in the world will ever get to tell.